His bail's already paid, by the way. Bail's already paid. He had court day before yesterday. Day before yesterday, he had court at Markham Courthouse via Zoom call. And we had a great lawyer, and the lawyer got the bail down. When we was at bail hearing, he got the bail down to $5,000, right? So we went and paid the $5,000 immediately. You know, we did the whole Zoom call, and they explained the charges, and then after they explained the charges, the judge gave us a bond of $5,000. So we're like, all right, cool. Let's pay for this. Let's get them out. You know, let's get back to work because, you know, we have a lot of plans, man. Like we have things booked out for over a month from now. You know what I'm saying? We got interviews. We're going on a whole press tour. So this thing kind of set us back. But the good thing is the bond was only $5,000. We paid for the bond already. So in the midst of us paying for the bond, because during the Zoom call, he is on parole, and they never mentioned parole violation. They never mentioned we're going to hold him. They never mentioned none of that. So we assumed that he was going out of jail once we paid. So after everything got paid and everything was over with, the Markham Courthouse said that, well, they have a parole hold on him. So even though you guys paid the bond, we have to ship him back to jail until he has a bond hearing, right? So, you know, his bond hearing should be within probably a week. I could say 2 weeks. You know, the worst case scenario, 3 weeks where he can see his bond hearing. But the good thing is, once he gets his bond hearing, and I'm like 99.999, actually I'm 100%. I'm 100% sure that his parole is going to be reinstated based off the charges and based off the evidence and based on what we got going on. Like, you know, the case is not a solid case at all. Once you guys see the charges in a couple days or whatever, because it probably haven't registered in the system, I'm just letting you guys know from what I know. He's going to get out. He's going to get out also. Like, seriously. It was a very messy situation. There's nothing on video of him doing anything. They didn't find nothing on him. They didn't find nothing in his car. You know, so it's in my opinion, it's going to be a wake-up call for him. And, you know, I let him handle that situation as far as what happened personally. But it's a lesson on everybody. And I'm going to give you guys a better update with the game probably Monday. I can say Monday. Monday we're going to give you guys an update, man. And it's going to be I'm going to say the whole WTO, but we're going to do something a little bit different.
Yo, y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it ain't. You know, good news for the Cloud Lord. Cloud Lord, his bail has been paid. He just sitting in on a parole hold right now. His manager / cousin / Rockstar Harry J, pretty much said that Lil J should be home within 2 to 3 weeks. You know, I'm not sure if he's ever been booked before or locked up before, but, you know, a gun charge while being on parole for a murder is really a serious thing. You know what I mean? Out of state, even though Indiana is only a couple hours away, depending on where you live in Chicago, that's still across state lines. You know, hopefully he has a good lawyer that has him speaking this highly of the situation. But honestly, I think Lil J, his bacon a little more fried than everybody thinks, you know. And, you know, you got to keep optimism high when you get locked up. Or in Harry J's case, when your artist or your family member is locked up, you want to stay optimistic. You don't really want to focus on the negatives, but there's some serious shit Lil J facing, man. You know, depending on how many guns, because we don't know the details. I heard reports say multiple guns, just one gun, but being on parole for a murder, being on parole for anything and then catching another crime could potentially get you sat down for the rest of your parole. But I do know somebody who was on parole for a gun. He did about 5 months of jail. No, he did a year. Got caught with another gun, and he was released in 5 months. He was home in 5 months. You know what I'm saying? They reinstated his parole, and this happened this year, and he's free right now. So honestly, I believe with Lil J, he's not gonna do no years. He's not gonna be gone for a long time. At the worst, he might have to do 5 months, 5 to 6 months tops, and he'll be out. But especially with his bond being paid, that $5,000 being paid, he still be soon as they give him a bond, he'll be on. That's if they do decide to do that. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think below. I'm gone.